Very good evening to you all and welcome along to the final commentary of today. Game 4, it's Liverpool against Wolverhampton Wanderers. The team's just coming out onto the pitch now and we're going to do a very quick run through of the team. Starting with the away side, and in goal we have number 11, Rui Patricio. A back four of Marcal, captain Connor Cody, Willy Bolly, and Nelson Semedo. In the middle, we have Leander Dendoncker, Ruben Neves, and João Moutinho. And up front, we have Pedro Neto, Daniel Podence, and Adama Traore. Of course, we have the absence of Raul Jimenez after that terrible head collision in the match against Arsenal last week. And I have had some news passed to me quite recently. He has left hospital and he's on his way home to spend the rest of his recovery with his family and hopefully get back to the training ground and work on his fitness. And hopefully we'll see him back on the pitch, hopefully next season, because I don't think he'll be playing for the rest of this year. Moving on to Liverpool. In goal, we have a 22-year-old making his debut of Colomin Keeler, and a back four of Williams, Matip, Fabinho, and Robertson. In the mid, they've got Jones, Henderson, and Wijnaldum. If I've butchered that pronunciation, let me know. And up the front, they've got a front three of Mohamed Salah, Roberto Firmino, and Sadio Mane. Substitutes then for Wolverhampton Wanderers, we've got Kai Johnny, whoever, Ryan Aitz-Nouri, Fabio Silva, Victor Ferreira, John Ruddy, Romain Saiss, and Max Kilman. And on the bench for Liverpool, we have Naby Ketia, Adrian, Takui Minamo, former Wolvesman Diego Jota, Konastinos Tuskikimas, I probably completely butchered that as well, Nathaniel Phillips, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. So those are your teams for today's game, as You'll Never Walk Alone rings out around Anfield with 2,000 fans there, surprisingly, as obviously Liverpool entered a tier 2. That's these new government restrictions mean they've been allowed 2,000 fans into the ground for this evening. Shame there'll be no Wolves fans there cheering on, but that is just the way it is. Just to bring a few stats for you, last time these sides met was the 23rd of January, of which Liverpool came the 2-1 winners out at Molineux, which was I was at that game and I was gutted when that second goal went in, because we pretty much holding them off to a 1-1 draw. And then before that, earlier on in the Premier League season, we lost 1-0 at Anfield to a very controversial VAR game. And I'm pretty sure a few of the guys here at RS Media will back me up on how controversial that game was with the VAR. Some interesting stats as well. Wolves have only won 21% of games they've played against Liverpool, and they've played 14 games in the Premier League in total. 21% of games Wolves have won, compared to Liverpool's 65%. And we've had 14% worth of draws. So it'll be interesting. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. I'll be happy with a 1-1 draw. I'll be happy with a win, obviously, being a Wolves fan. But a 1-1 draw will do me fine. But obviously, I've got a bet on with a few other people who are saying it's a 2-0 to Liverpool, 2-1 to Liverpool. But I'll be happy with a draw. If you've got any predictions, do send them in. And I will have a quick read as we are going along. As the players take the knee for the Black Lives Matter and end racism, and we will get in underway. It's a round of applause from the fans around Anfield, a bit less than the controversial Millwall. And Wolves get us underway. The ball straight back to Willy Bolly. So that's punted upfield, intercepted by Alexander-Arnold. In possession with Liverpool, back with Matip at the moment. Matip passes it forward to Jones. Jones forward to Robertson. Robertson back to Jones, all the way back to Fabinho. Fabinho across to Matip. Matip forward to Williams. Liverpool holding it nice, taking a steady approach to the start of this game. Holding it along their back four, ball now with Fabinho. Back up to Jones. Jones to Sane, back to Jones, back to Mane. Mane running it down the wing. Mane keeping the ball still in with Mane. Mane whips it in. And Connor Cody's there to kick it out for a Liverpool corner. Good quick action. Starting the game off there. Mane managed to keep in the ball there. I thought Dendoncker had just knocked it out. But Mane had a nice little whip in. Going for Fabinho, but captain Connor Cody was there to save it. Corner coming from Robertson now. Taken by Robertson. Whipped in. Headed away by Connor Cody. Back down to Robertson. Robertson whips it in again. Headed away by Ruben Neves. Picked up by Henderson, and it's passed all the way back to Matip, who takes it back to Keller, making his debut. Punts it back up the field. And Semedo fouled just inside the Wolves half there. So if you have got any prediction, guys, RS Rise coming in with a 2-1 Liverpool. Oh, ambitious. Ambitious, 2-1 Liverpool. You know, it's obviously predictable. A lot of people have said that, but we'll have to wait and see. The ball's with Wolves now. Pass back to Daniel Podence. Podence forward. Oh, that's a foul for Neto on the edge of the box. And it's a yellow card already. I couldn't see who that was for. That's a yellow card for Williams. 2 minutes and we've got a yellow card already for Liverpool. Neco Williams there. So then free kick from Neto here. I wonder who's going to take it. So that free kick specialist, João Moutinho, going to take this. Is Ruben Neves going to take this? Looks like Moutinho's walking towards the box, which means it's going to be Neto or Neves that's going to whip this in. Can Wolves get an early goal here? Neto's eyeing up his shot. We've got Cody, Dendoncker, Bolly, Podence in the box. Adama just sitting on the edge. Moutinho on the edge as well. What All's going to do with this? In comes Neves, whips it in. Ooh, just hitting the top net in there. Good effort from Ruben Neves, and it's a good start. Good start to this game. Game kicks straight back off now. Ball with Fabinho. Cross to Matip. Matip down to Jones. Jones to Robertson. Robertson whips it up. And he was looking for Mane there. Apologies, but didn't get it. Ball goes out for a Wolves goal kick. 3 minutes played here at Anfield. Still Liverpool 0, Wolves 0. Quick early possession stats for you as provided by Amazon. Currently Liverpool with 69% possession, Wolves with 31% possession. Obviously no shots so far. Liverpool with the most passes at the moment. But obviously as we've only started the game, the stats will be a lot lower. Ball going out for a Wolves throw-in, picked up by Marcal. James says, Roy, you look 10 years younger. I'm not Roy, I'm Kieran. What? Cheers, James, saying I look like Ryan. Ball back with Fabinho now. Good to Jones. Jones up to Robertson. Salah with the ball currently. Back out for another Wolves goal kick. Oh, apologies, mate. My apologies, actually a Liverpool corner. Liverpool flooding the box, as Wolves have as well. Ball whipped in. Headed away by Dendoncker. Ball kicked back in. Headed away from Connor Cody. Picked up by Neto. Moutinho. Moutinho pumps it up for Podence. Can Podence get there? No, it's just picked up by Williams there. Williams squares it back to the Liverpool goalkeeper. Podence still running at the goalkeeper, putting him under pressure. Ball gets whipped down, intercepted by Cody. Cody punts it down to Traore now. He's got Semedo running on his right. What's Traore going to do is Traore keeps taking it on. Traore takes it on. Traore keeps going into the corner. Whips in off the side of Robertson there, going out for a Wolves corner. It's been interesting. It's been end-to-end this first half, which I'm pretty happy about. But we want to be pushing a little bit more and trying to get these goals in. So let's see what Wolves can do with this free kick. Taken short with Moutinho. Moutinho back to Neto. Neto whips it in. Headed away by the Liverpool defence. Picked up by Semedo. Marcel tried a shot there. But here come Liverpool. Back down on the counter-attack now. Jones has got it. Jones is in the box. He's on his own. What's he going to do with his options? Keeping the ball. Pass back to Henderson. Out onto the wing. Back to Henderson. Whipped in. Semedo hits it away. Moutinho. Marcel. Okay, Marcel clears it away down the field. Back down to Liverpool halfway line. Picked up again by Liverpool. Back up for Henderson. Ball cross now to Fabinho just inside the Liverpool half. Down to Robertson. Back to Fabinho. Fabinho back to Matip. Matip to Fabinho. Back to Matip again. Whips up to Salah. Salah takes it out. Wolves throw in. A little bit too much butter on that for Salah there to keep it in. So as the ball hits Salah, it sent him backwards. 7.5 minutes played. Still Liverpool 0, Wolves 0. Headed free kick, throw in taken quickly with Marcel at the moment. To Connor Cody. Cody to Dendoncker. Dendoncker to Moutinho. Moutinho back to Cody. Cody whips it down the field. Think he's looking for Semedo there, but ball a little bit too much butter on that one. That's gone out as well. Liverpool throwing. 8 minutes played now. You know, looking calm and collected on the touchline so far. Nothing too worrying. As the ball is with Fabinho now. Now with Matip. Back to Fabinho again. Liverpool keeping possession as best they can. Ball now with Jones. Jones to Mane. Back to Jones. Back to Fabinho. Ball up on the wing now to Williams. Williams back down to Fabinho. Fabinho to Jones. Foul there on Mane. Foul come off Semedo or Denong? Foul's coming off Semedo there. Foul given. Free kick to Liverpool. About halfway inside the Wolves half. So we've got Henderson and Robertson sticking over this. Who's going to take it? Looks like Henderson. Robertson whips it in. Nicely picked up by Rui Patricio there. Nine and a half minutes played. Still Wolves 0, Liverpool 0. If you're just joining us, welcome along to Anfield. This RS Media commentary, Liverpool against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Ball currently with Neto. Neto to Traore. Back to Neto. To Semedo. Semedo to Neto. Neto all the way back to Bolly. Bolly to Cody. Back to Bolly again. Wolves still in possession. Chip down the field to Traore. Traore just keeps in. Can try to keep the ball. No. Back ball with Semedo. Back with Neto. Neto back to Semedo. Semedo to Traore. What can Traore do with it here? Squares it up to Neto. And Neto is offside there. Unlucky there. A little bit unlucky, but still nice and easy start to the game. Still no. I'm happy so far. Happy so far. So the ball back in possession with Liverpool now. It's with Callum Jones. Bound to Wijnaldum. Or Wijnaldum, I should say. Robertson, Wijnaldum, Fabinho. Fabinho to Matip. Ball down with Robertson. Robertson punts up to the right wing. Picked up by Podence. Back to Salah. Bit of a mistake here from Wolves. Salah with the ball. Salah back to Henderson. What can Henderson do with it here? Henderson to Jones. Jones back to Henderson. Ball with ball intercepted there with Markel there. Ball back with Callum Jones now. Liverpool start up again. Ball with Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum takes it down the field. Good pick up by Semedo there. Ball back with Mane. Alexander Mane. Robertson. Sane. Oh, and Sane put the Sane. Why do I keep saying Sane? It's Mane. I think I need to get fined every time I say the wrong name. But Mane puts a bit too much butter off the head. I can see Ryan laughing. But bit too much butter on his head, and it goes over the bar. I don't think he was expecting that. 12 minutes played, and it's still Liverpool 0, Wolves 0. Jurgen Klopp happy with that start. Down to Traore. Traore with Podence. Back to Traore. Back to Podence. What can Wolves do here? He's got defenders all over him. Oh, that's a foul if I say not. The ref saying no. Play on. Okay. Ball with Fabinho. Up on the wing to Williams. With Salah now. What can Salah do with this? Whips it in. Comes off the face of João Moutinho. Marcal. Back with Salah now. Back to Henderson. Back to Salah. Over to Firmino. Oh, that's a shame. Ball back with Traore now. Liverpool surrounding Traore, trying to get him off the ball, which they do. But a foul has been given. Slight foul on Traore. I didn't think there was a foul there, but let's have a look. Picks up the ball. Yeah, there's a bit of a foul there. Grabbed his shirt. Fair enough. Free kick to Wolves. 13 minutes played now. Still 0-0. Free kick taken nice and quick, but it's passed back to Connor Cody. Connor Cody just stops the ball. It's nice and still with Moutinho. Back to Cody. Cody's surrounded. What can he do with it? It's up to Marcal now. Marcal forward to Neto. Back with Podence. Then Donker. Neves. Neves down onto the wing to Traore. What can Traore do with it here? He's got a little bit of open space. Runs down the wing. Whips it into the box. No one there for me. Wolves claiming handball, but obviously not given as there was no handball. Ball out for a Liverpool throw-in now. Neves saying that it was a handball. I didn't see anything. Liverpool throw-in taken. Up by Neves. Another throw-in for Liverpool, I think, here. Liverpool taken. Neves tried to nick the ball, but it's not. Back with Callum Jones. Ball to Robertson now. Back to Jones. Jones to Williams. Back to Matip. Matip to Fabinho. Fabinho to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum looking for his options. Back up to Matip. Matip to Williams. Williams back to Fabinho. Fabinho to Wijnaldum. Back to Fabinho now. Whipped in. Good interception by Marcal there with Moutinho. Can Wolves get on the counter-attack now? Ball with Neves. Neves tried to play it up to Pedro Neto on the left wing, but Neto was offside, so he didn't go for the run. 15.5 minutes played now. Wolves 0, Liverpool 0. There's Jota sat on the bench. Currently not playing. But he's on the subs, so we do expect him to be in at some point. Oh, Wolves, Marcal with a foul on Salah there, just giving him a nice little pushover. Bit of a silly foul from Marcal there, but free kick's taken quickly. Ball with Sadio Mane now. Mane just looking for his options. Mane whips it in for Henderson, but headed away by Conor Cody. Picked up by Neves. Neves up to Marcal. Marcal's looking for Neto. Looks for the run from Neto. Good pass up to Neto. Neto currently has the ball. Can he outrun Matip? He's sitting with Matip now. Neto still with the ball, trying to outrun Matip. Doing a little bit of skillage in the village. Whips it in for Dendoncker. Down to Traore now. Traore still in the box. What could Traore do with it here? Back to Podence. Daniel Podence! Oh, just over the top of the bar there from Daniel Podence. Did the goalkeeper get his hands to that? Let's have another look at the replay. Nice header back from Dendoncker. Picked up by Traore. Nice little pass to Podence. Podence, little whip. Yeah, and Kellett, that was... Oh, Kellett just got his hands to that. 17 minutes played. Liverpool 0, Wolves 0. Wolves have a corner. Liverpool fans very happy with that save. What can Wolves do here with this corner? Bolly, Dendoncker and Cody in the box. Adama just waiting outside the box. Also here, Moutinho passes it short. Goes to Neto. Neto tried to whip it in, but unfortunately didn't work out for a Wolves throw-in. It's been a good start to the game from both sides, to be fair. Both sides doing really, really well. Keeping it busy. Liverpool with slightly more possession with 62%. Wolves only 38%. But the shots have all come from Wolves so far with 4 shots and 1 on target. But Liverpool with 1 shot and none on target. The ball now with Willy Bolly. Willy Bolly whips it up to Neves, but Neves couldn't keep it. Ball with Mohamed Salah now. Mohamed Salah run down the right wing of Wolves' half. Squares it into the middle to Jones. What's Jones going to do with it? Jones to Robertson. What's Robertson? Robertson tries to whip it in, goes a little bit too far. Down to the head of Mane. Mane falls to the ground. Obviously, no penalty from there. Still with Liverpool now. Ball in Liverpool half with Fabinho. Fabinho down to Wijnaldum. Ball up to Matip now. Matip on the wing to Williams. Liverpool just looking at their options, trying to build up. Ball with Wijnaldum now on the left-hand side. Down to Robertson. Back to Fabinho. Wolves holding nice, strong and firm. Liverpool struggling to get through. Wolves marking their men very well. Ball still with Fabinho now. Back to Matip. It seems to be passing around their back four. Ball with Salah now. Liverpool found a way through. Whips in. Conor Cody puts that away. Ball with Neves now. What can Neves do with it here? To Semedo. Semedo forward to Adama Traore now. Adama Traore with space on the right-hand wing. What's he going to do with it? Takes on Fabinho. Traore into the box now. Traore whips it in. Oh, Neto was there and he just misses. That was another fantastic chance for Wolverhampton Wanderers there. Neto just missing it by the skin of his teeth. Just watching the replay now. Traore with loads of time. Absolutely does the dirty on Fabinho. Whips it across. Neto just a little bit too slow for that. 20 minutes, nearly 20 minutes played now. Liverpool 0, Wolves 0. Oh, God. What a start to this game. Throw-in from Liverpool, quickly taken. Ball picked up by Moutinho to Neves. Handball off Ruben Neves there. Obviously Neves saying it wasn't, but the ref saying it was, but Neves accepting it now. Free kick from Liverpool. Liverpool fans in full voice at the moment, even though there's only 2,000 of them there. Shame we can't have any Wolves fans there, because personally I would have been there myself. Free kick lost to Conor Cody. Ball now with Willy Bolly. Now with Semedo. Semedo looking for his options. Liverpool closing up the gap. Tried to go for a quick pass up to Podence there. Didn't work. Back with the Liverpool goalkeeper. Ball with Jordan Henderson, apologies now. Henderson up to Mane. Mane back to Henderson. Henderson to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum, Henderson. Back to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum back to Henderson. Henderson up to Matip. Matip to Williams on the wing. What can happen here? Ball to Salah now. Salah with loads of space. Salah making a nice little run here. Salah bringing it up. Mane. And Romain Saiss managed to get to that. Perfect. Not Saiss, sorry. What am I saying? Marcal managed to get to that. Apologies. Ball with Fabinho. With Henderson now. Henderson to Williams. Williams to Firmino. Firmino to Fabinho. Firmino to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum down to the wing to Robertson. Robertson back to Fabinho. Fabinho to Henderson. Henderson to Williams. Is that Williams or Salah? Apologies, that was Salah actually. My apologies. Wijnaldum. Back to Matip. Matip to Fabinho. Fabinho to Mane. Liverpool struggling to get into the Wolves half here. Ball passed all the way back to Kelleher. Down to Fabinho. Don't know how many times I'm going to say these back four tonight. Ball whips up. Mane's onside here. What can Mane do with it? Squares it up, but Salah was not there. Picked up by Marcal there. Marcal to Neto, and Neto knocks it out for a Liverpool free kick. Liverpool throw-in, apologies. 22 3/4 minutes played so far. Still Liverpool 0, Wolves 0. Liverpool just had the same situation as us. A little bit behind. A little bit behind what the cross was like. Dendoncker trying to fight Wijnaldum for the ball. Wijnaldum wins the battle. Wijnaldum to Liverpool's captain, Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson whips it all the way up into the box. Picked up by Conor Coady. That's a mistake. Salah! And it's in! A mistake from Conor Coady there. Managed to whip Salah all the way through. Conor Coady is disappointed with himself. Shirt over the face. Gave Salah the easiest chance possible. So we've got 23 minutes played. The first goal's gone in. It's Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. 23 minutes, Mohamed Salah. That was an absolutely stupid mistake from Conor Coady there. Just watching the replay again. Managed to hold them off for this long. And then one little mistake. Salah obviously onside. Coady went for the chest to try and control it, but it rolled off his right-hand side. It's unlucky. And you could tell how much it knew he messed that up, because the shirt instantly went over his head. And you can see the frustration in his face when the ball goes in. Such a shame. We've done so well so far. 23 minutes for the goal time. Liverpool 0. Liverpool 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. So we've had the kickoff. Back with Liverpool's possession now. Back with their goalkeeper. Up to Matip. Up to Henderson, to Williams. Williams to Salah. Back with Jordan Henderson now. Ball at the back now with Matip. Matip to Fabinho. Fabinho to Henderson. Henderson all the way back to Kelleher. Silly mistake from Conor Coady, put Liverpool ahead. 25 minutes played. Liverpool 1, Wolves 0 here at Anfield. Still a long way to go. Hopefully Wolves can claw something back like they did against Arsenal. Not that we clawed anything back because we scored first, but you know. It happens. Ball with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Passed all the way up forwards, and Rui Patricio says, shouts. You can hear it over the microphone. Shouts, leave it because he wants it. Ball now with Willy Bolly at the back to Cody. Hopefully this doesn't disgruntle Cody too much. To Podence, to Marcal, back to Cody. Cody to Willy Bolly. Willy Bolly to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Back to... What do I keep saying? Yeah. What did I say? I can't get names right tonight. I'm being stupid. Ball picked up by Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum to Firmino. Firmino up to Williams on the right-hand side. Ball back to Matip. Matip to Henderson. Ball back with Jones now. Jones back to Henderson. Henderson forward to Williams. Williams trying to whip it forward, looking for Mane there. Keeps to Mane. Traore goes down. Ref says play on because Semedo won the ball. Semedo takes a run now. No one's there. Tries to be picked up by Neto, but Neto called offside. Liverpool take the free kick quickly. Right, Wijnaldum to Henderson. Henderson to Firmino. Firmino gets taken down by Moutinho. Moutinho not happy with the fact that ref's thrown for a free kick. That was not a foul. Firmino dropped to the floor like Jack Grealish does. Ball here with Mane. Mane taken out by Semedo. Playing on ball with Neto. Neto with Podence. Podence to Moutinho. Traore, what are you doing? Get up the pitch. Down with Moutinho now. Moutinho up to Semedo. Semedo looking for his options. Back with Pedro Neto. Free kick against Wolves there. Not too sure what Traore is doing and what he was doing in the middle of the pitch when he should have been on that right wing, but we'll have to wait and see. Free kick taken quickly now. Up to the wing with Williams. Williams to Salah. Salah back to Matip now. Matip to the captain, Jordan Henderson. Henderson plays it up all the way down the right-hand wing for Williams. Williams keep it, and it's run out for a Wolves goal kick. Liverpool, the 2,000 Liverpool fans here in full voice this evening. Singing the give the ball to Bobby and he will score, the Si Senor. A copy of the Wolves chant for Raul Jimenez. Obviously, all of us here at RS Media wish Raul Jimenez a very speedy recovery as he's now back, as he has been discharged from hospital and he is on his way home. 29.5 minutes played now. Liverpool 1, Wolverhampton 1-0 thanks to that goal in the 24th minute from Mohamed Salah. Mane takes it quickly back to Fabinho. Fabinho to Matip. Salah. Williams. Williams trying to get surrounded by Wolves players. Managed to break free. Back to Henderson. Henderson to Williams. Williams to all the way back to Matip now. To Fabinho. Fabinho to Mane. Mane to Robertson. Robertson back to Mane. Back to Robertson. Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum keeps possession. Ball back with Firmino. Firmino up to Salah against, but Marcal was there. Neto with the ball now. Neto staying with the ball. Ball now with Daniel Podence on the right-hand side. Neto running with him. What can Podence do here? And Fabinho just a little bit too tall for him and takes possession back. Ball now with Mane to Wijnaldum. Moutinho, foul on Wijnaldum there. Free kick taken nice and quickly. Ball up with Jones at the minute. Jones to Salah. Neves tried for the tackle there, but Salah managed to keep the ball. Down to Sadio Mane now. What can Mane do here? Loads of both. You've got Salah and Firmino running to the box. Dispossessed. Cody whipped it all the way down into Liverpool half. Picked up by Fabinho. Fabinho up to Matip. Liverpool have to start again here. Ball down to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum to Henderson. Up all the way up to Williams to Jones. Jones looking at what he can do here. Ball back to Williams. Back to Henderson. Henderson up to Mane. Mane's got a lot of space on the left-hand side. What's Mane going to do with it here? Mane just toying with Wolves here. Ball dispossessed. Back with Mane. Chipped up for Salah. And Firmino, sorry. And it's kept away. Then Donker keeping possession now. To Traore. Traore to Dendoncker. Dendoncker for Traore. Traore wasn't expecting that pass, but manages to keep it. He loses it again. No, it's not. It's to Neves. Now it's to João Moutinho. João Moutinho passes it to Pedro Neto on the left-hand side. What can Neto do with it here? Neto's running it into the box. Neto still with the ball. Whips it in. Good save from Keller there. 32 minutes played now. Still Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. That's a good little run from Neto on the right-hand side. Should have put a little bit more butter onto that, but it was a good save nonetheless from Keller. Ball with Liverpool now, with Henderson, I should say. Ball with Salah now on the right-hand side. Salah just on his own now, whips in Willy Bolly there to pick it up. Mane picks up the rebound from that. Back to Henderson. Back to Williams. Williams to Henderson. Henderson keeping possession. Pass the one to the wing to Jones. Jones keeping the ball back to Henderson. Henderson whips it into the box. Is Mane? Mane's there. Mane goes down. He's asking the ref, was that a penalty? But there was no calls from that. So fair play to everyone saying that wasn't a penalty. Semedo was there perfectly to header that out for a Liverpool corner. No, in fact, a Wolves goal kick. So at 33 minutes played now. Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. Goal scored in the 24th minute by Mohamed Salah. Thanks to a mistake from Connor Cody. Still a long way to go yet until we finish this game. So hopefully Wolves can get something out of this. Traore. Ball back down into the Wolves half. Picked up by Mane. Semedo is all over Mane here. What can he do? Mane Dendoncker. Mane goes down. Ref puts down for the free kick. On the edge of the Wolves penalty box. Klopp not happy with that. Just watching this back. Yeah, a little push there to send Mane down. Free kick on the free kick. So about 20 yards out. Let's see what Liverpool can do with this. Can they go 2 up? Patricio commanding his line. Henderson and Salah standing over the ball. Wonder who's going to try and take this. Wijnaldum has joined them. Not Wijnaldum, sorry. Fabinho has joined them. Who's going to go for it? Henderson's setting himself up. Salah goes, whips it in. Good save by Rui Patricio there. Nice and easy picked up. Just watching the replay of this free kick. Lovely free kick over the wall. But Patricio's there to pick it up. Fabulous save there. 35 minutes played. Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. Ball from Traore. Was picked up by Nodens, but then picked up by Jones. Back with Henderson now. Henderson whips it up to Salah. Salah pushed a little bit away by Marcal there. Ball with Semedo now. Semedo, nice little run there from Semedo. Is Semedo going to take this all the way down the wing? It looks like he is. Semedo whips it forward. Picked up by Dendoncker. Dendoncker whips it up. No one there. What was he doing with that? That was absolutely pointless thing. And Jones goes down holding his side. A bit of a pause in play here. Still Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. 36 minutes played. Going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Liverpool physio on the pitch now. Just to run you through the teams again. In goal for Wolves, Patricio. Back four of Marcal, Cody, Bolly and Semedo. Midfield of Dendoncker, Neves and Moutinho. Up front, they've got Neto, Podence and Adama. Just looking at this goal again from Liverpool. Stupid mistake from Connor Cody there, which gave Salah the chance to put it in. Cody just faced the slightly wrong way with that ball, which is a little bit too easy. Patricio goes sort of the wrong way as that ball goes in. Cody really not happy with himself there. You can see from his face he's not happy. Just waiting for this physio to be dealt with. 37 minutes on the clock. So it'll be a few minutes for stopping time. Running through the Liverpool team quickly. In the goal, they've got Keller. And the back four of Williams, Matip, Fabinho and Robertson. Midfield of Jones, Henderson and Wijnaldum. And then up front, they've got the front three of Salah, Firmino and Mane. On the bench available for Wolves, it's Kajani, whoever. Ryan Aites, Nuri, Fabio Silva, Victor Freire, John Ruddy, Romain Saiz and Max Kilman. Liverpool substitutes, they've got Naby Keita, Adrian, Takui Minamo, Diego Jota, Konstantinos Tsimikas, Nathaniel Phillips and Trent Alexander-Arnold, the available subs for Liverpool. And Callum Jones is up and we are back underway now. Ball with Matip. Back to Henderson. Henderson up to Williams. Williams on the wing to Salah. Salah back to Williams. Williams to Henderson. What can Henderson do here on the wing? Henderson keeping possession. Henderson passes it back to Matip. Matip to Fabinho. Fabinho to Jones. Jones back to Fabinho. Liverpool keeping a hell of a lot of possession in this first half. 38 minutes played now. Ball back to Kelela. Up to Matip there. Ball put onto the wing for Wijnaldum there. Ball goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Wolves protesting that, and I do think that should have been a Wolves throw-in. Ball down there with Mane. What can Mane do with it? Mane takes a shot off the head of Willy Bolly. Bolly wasn't expecting that. And that caught him right in the face. Bolly quickly back up and going. Ball with Salah now. Salah whips it in. Picked up by Moutinho, but it's picked up then by Firmino. Then Traore picks up the ball. Traore trying to keep it. Firmino takes out Traore. Free kick to Wolves there. But Bolly took that straight to the face. His eyes are a bit stingy. Ref having a word with him now to see if he's okay. Just watching a replay of that now. Bang! Right in the noggin. Oh, I feel bad for him. But he's up and going because he is a tank like Adama Traore is. Free kick taken by Cody. Small pass up to Moutinho. Ball now with Marcal. Marcal was playing it forward for Neto. Good play there, but knocked out by Williams. Wolves throw-in, the Liverpool half. Coming up to 40 minutes played now. Free throw-in taken very quickly to Dendoncker. That was the easiest throw-in I think I've ever seen taken. Ball with Neto. Wolves surrounded by players here. With Dendoncker. Ball kept in. Well played. Down to Moutinho now. Moutinho. Got Semedo here on the right-hand side of the Liverpool half. Still with Semedo now. Semedo to Podence. Podence to Moutinho. Moutinho whips it in. Who's going to be there for it? Headed away by Fabinho. Came down. Mane's on his own now. It's backtracking. Ball with Robertson. Bolly going in for the foul there. Foul 1. Ball back with Robertson again. Liverpool starting again now. Ball back with Matip. Matip up to Williams. Williams to Jones. Jones on the edge of the Wolves box. Back down the Wolves half. Back to Williams. Williams to Jones. Jones holding possession. Ball back with Salah. Semedo managed to get to it. Wolves in possession again. Ball with Podence. Back with Neto now. Neto. Absolutely surrounded by Liverpool players, but he's still going. Pedro Neto still with the ball. What's he going to do with it here? Keeps going. Running into the box. He's got Daniel Podence there. Neto keeps the ball. Neto goes down. Free kick to Wolves. Matip not happy with that. He definitely was held there. Free kick on the edge of the box for Wolves. Free kick from Wolves. Looks like Martinez going to take this as his Wolves free kick specialist. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do with it now. Just having a quick look on Twitch there. Wolves whipped in. And it's gone all the way out. And it's gone out for a Wolves, another Wolves corner. It's gone out for a Wolves corner. 42.5 minute played now. Still Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. Can Wolves get a goal here, late goal here in the first half? He's got Neto, he's got Martinho on his left. What's he going to do with here? To Martinho, plays it short. Back to Neto. Neto whips it in. Who's there for it? Connor Cody's there for it. So is Willy Bolly. So is Dendonka. He's got back to Cody. Cody goes down in the box. And the referee's pointing to the spot. It's a penalty for Wolves. This will be reviewed, obviously, by VAR. But the referee's pointed to the spot. Penalty for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Could this be the goal that we're looking for? Connor Cody went down. It's going to be, possibly, it will be reviewed by VAR, obviously, as all penalties are. Good at Cody there. Oh, that's a... that's tight. Let's have another look at the replay. Did Mane actually put a foot into him? Ooh. Liverpool fans shouting cheats at Cody there. VAR still checking this penalty. Just waiting for the official result. VAR checking penalty for foul. Oh, that's tight. I don't think that is. I don't think that's a penalty. Oh, looking at that replay, I don't think it is. He's checking. Oh, referee's going to the screen to have a look. Personally, I know being a Wolves fan here, I don't think that was a penalty, but we're going to wait and see. Referee's on his way to the screen to have a look. That's very close. I think Cody went down on his own admission because he was in the air. That is tight. That is tight. I don't think there's any contact there. The ref won't give a penalty for this. If he gives a penalty for this, that's soft. I'm being brutally honest here. If he gives a penalty for this, he's soft. Yeah. No penalty. Good decision, referee. I know that coming back from a Wolves fan. Yeah, fair play from the referee. Yeah, definitely happy. I'm fine, totally fine with that. Definitely not penalty. No contact there. Absolutely no contact there. Mane pulls that out at the last minute. Would have loved a penalty, but looking at that replay there was no contact. So keeping that as a no penalties, that's fine. We are at the end of the first half. We haven't got an amount of time added on. I didn't see an amount of time added on anyway. 46 minutes played now, so we're 1 minute into injury time. Well, I didn't see an injury time board go up, so I'm not sure how much time we actually have got. I'm going to guess we've probably got about 3 minutes. Ball with Robertson now. Robertson back with Henderson. Henderson with Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum up the wing. Ball with Salah now. What can Salah do with it here? Salah to Jones. Jones back up to Salah. Marcal's with Salah there. Back to Jones. Back to Salah. Marcal still with them. Ball back with Salah again now. Salah keeping the ball there. Back with Jordan Henderson. Back with Jones there. Jones back to Fabinho there. There we go. 3 minutes of injury time added. So we're now at 47 minutes played. So that's 1 minute of injury time left to go. Wolves keeps it going. Ball with Mane again now. Mane Meg Semedo there. Back into the box. Picked up by Traore. Traore to Dendoncker. Dendoncker to Neves. Neves plays it forward looking for Neto there, but picked up by Williams. Williams back to Keller. 45 seconds left now of this first half. Ball with Matip. Back to Henderson. Henderson down to cross to Wijnaldum. To Robertson. Back to Wijnaldum. Back to Henderson. 30 seconds left of this first half. Ball up now with Matip. Matip back down to Fabinho. Fabinho down to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum back to Fabinho. Fabinho to Matip. Henderson. Matip again. Ball back with Keller now. 5 seconds left. Ref blown. There we go. Half time. Ref's blown for half time. Was very happy with that. We're very happy with that not being a penalty. It honestly wasn't. Didn't touch him. So well done VAR there. So it's half time here at Anfield. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1, thanks to a goal in the 24th minute by Sadio Mane. So what I am going to do is, looking at the first half match stats there, possession-wise, 71% Liverpool, 29% Wolves, 5 shots each, 2 shots on target from Liverpool, 1 shot on target for Wolves. Liverpool have completed 364 passes, Wolverhampton Wanderers with 140 passes, pass accuracy of 90% and 78%. Tackles, Wolves are in the lead with 8, Liverpool's 4, 9 clearances to Liverpool's 7, 3 corners to Liverpool's 2, 5 fouls, and Wolves have got 9 fouls, no red cards, and obviously Liverpool with that early red card. So I'm going to take a very quick break to go and get myself another drink and to visit the little boys' room, but I will be back in about 2 minutes. Welcome back. Hello, everybody. Sorry, popped off to get myself because I'm on my own today. I can't like have someone else take over while I pop and get myself a drink. So I've just popped and get myself a quick drink and something to nibble on before we get underway for the second half. I'm just having a chat with my mate who's having a chat with a couple of people who are Liverpool fans at the minute who's saying Conor Cody should have got booked for diving. Yes and no. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, he's trying to deceive the referee. But I think that Cody was airborne, and it was because Cody was already jumping in the air. So for me, it's a tough one to call with that. But I was happy that the penalty wasn't given, and that's coming from a Wolves fan that's happy that penalty wasn't given. That's unheard of. That never happens. But anyways, let's keep the game underway. So we're still chilling at half-time at the minute. So just to recap, it's Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. As you can see at the bottom of your screen there, Mohamed Salah scoring in the 24th minute of the game, thanks to a mistake from Conor Cody. Wolves have had quite a few very close chances to equalise that haven't unfortunately come through. Fantastic save from the Liverpool goalkeeper who's making his Premier League debut this evening. It was fantastic. Just got his hands to it to send it over. It was incredibly close. I would have gone mental if that would have gone in because it would have been absolutely spectacular. We've had a fair few chances, but unfortunately nothing's come through. Obviously that penalty, at first look I thought it was a penalty, but then when the replay showed it, I changed my mind. I was like, no, it's not. He didn't touch him. So any fan, when someone goes down and sees a penalty, they're like, yeah, penalty. But obviously you watch the replays, you look back and you go, nah, maybe not. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. But don't know whether any subs are going to be made at present. But just to quickly run you through the teams again before we go into the second half. From starting with Wolves in goal still is Rui Patricio. Back four of Marcal, Conor Cody, Willy Bolly and Nelson Semedo. Midfield of Dendoncker, Neves and Moutinho. And a front three of Neto, Podence and Traore. On the bench for Wolves is Kaijani Whoever, Ryan Aitz-Nouri, Fabio Silva, Victor Vieira, John Ruddy, Romain Saiss and Max Kilman. And then over to Liverpool in goal, we've got the debut for Keller. Then we've got Williams, Matip, Fabinho and Robertson in the back four. Jones, Henderson and Wijnaldum in the midfield. And Salah, Firmino and Mane up front. On the subs for Liverpool, you've got Naby, Katia, Adrian, Takui Minamo, former Wolves boys Diego Jota, Konstantinos Tsimikas, Nathaniel Phillips and Trent Alexander-Arnold. So good subs for each team there. But I think Wolves should be all right with what they've got so far. Obviously, Liverpool with that early on yellow card for Williams. And obviously, Salah with the goal. So we're going to take another quick break. And then coming up very, very shortly, we have the second half. But as it stands at the minute, it's Liverpool 0. Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. Welcome back. Teams coming out now for the second half. Wolves came out first, quickly followed by Liverpool. Wolves going through their pre-match warm-up, pre-second half warm-up, I should say, before kicking off. And it's going to be Liverpool that's going to be getting us underway. We're just going to be waiting for the start of the second half. Both teams are now on the pitch. It doesn't look like anyone's made any substitutions as it stands at the moment. Conor Coady obviously still frustrated with himself for his mistake in the first half. So it's going to be an interesting second half to get us underway. And the second half is underway. Liverpool getting us underway. Obviously, we're continuing this game. Liverpool 1, Wolves 0, thanks to a goal in the 24th minute from Mohamed Salah. I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to try and keep the score down there for you. You'll see every time a goal goes in, I have a little goal thing to go up. I don't know how Ryan normally does it, but I've created a mini one. Don't tell him. Throw-in from Wolves now. Liverpool picking up possession. Now they're the other way around. It's going to be completely different. I'm not going to be able to blooming read what's going on. We'll keep it. Ball down for Mane now. Mane back to Robert Henderson. Henderson back to Fabinho. Fabinho down to Matip. Matip to Henderson. Henderson to Callum Jones. Callum Jones. I don't know why I keep calling him Callum. To Jones. Back to Fabinho. Fabinho to Matip. Matip to Henderson. Liverpool trying to figure themselves out. Henderson, nice little whip up into the Wolves box to Mane. Mane picked it up. Oh, good save from Rui Patricio there. Sane denied a goal there. Ball quickly passed out to Dendoncker. Wolves with possession now. Dendoncker up to Neves. Neves back to Boly. Wolves wasted a chance there. Back to Semedo there. Semedo to Boly. Boly back to Moutinho. Moutinho taking a little run, bringing it forward now. Moutinho up to Neves. What can Neves do here? He's got Neto on the wing. Ball to Neto. Back to Semedo. Semedo to Moutinho. Moutinho back to Boly. Boly back to Coady. Coady hopefully trying not to make the mistake he did in the first half. Ref says to pause the game. Referee's got a problem here, so he's called a halt to the game. Wonder what's going on here. God, so they're just showing the Salah shot again. Loads of room. Salah, nice little touch. Patricio quickly picked up into his hands. Referee with the ball now. I'm not sure how this game's going to restart. After the drop ball from Coady to Boly. Boly to Moutinho. Moutinho to Boly. Boly whips it across to Martial. Or Martial. Martial. However you want to say it. Conor Coady. Forward to Traore. Traore keeping the ball. Back to Moutinho. Moutinho now. Puts it up to Semedo on the right-hand side. Semedo to Neto. Neto back to Moutinho. Moutinho looking for his options. Puts it back to Semedo. Back to Neves. Comes to Coady now. Coady's got Martial on his left in some open space, but chooses to go back to Boly. Boly keeps it back to Coady. Coady keeps possession. Coady whips it forwards. looking for Traore there. Traore just didn't make his run quick enough. Out for a Wolves throw-in. Marcal takes it. Looks to take it quickly, but didn't have any options. Marcal throws it up to João Moutinho. Loads of space there for Moutinho. Ball comes back to Neves. Ball to Semedo now. Semedo whips it across. Can anyone get there? Oh, what a good save by Kellner there. 50 minutes. As we get up to 50 minutes played now. Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. Over at Anfield, that was a little bit too much height, and it's a good save. Ball back with Liverpool. Ball with Salah now. Salah keeps the ball back to Henderson, and it's intercepted by Podence. Podence and Neves running over each other there. Neves not too happy with that. Ball back to Liverpool goalkeeper now. Perhaps picks up by Moutinho to Martial. Martial's got Salah all over him. Martial tries to run, but it's not. Picked up by Salah. Ball to Henderson. Henderson to Salah. Salah whips it forward back to Henderson. Henderson looking for Wijnaldum. Finds Wijnaldum. Back to Henderson. Picked up by Moutinho and Dendoncker. Ball back to Cody. Henderson giving a run at Cody. Cody takes it all the way up the right-hand side. Looking for Neto there. Ball with Neves. Neto. Neto gets a bit of a push there. Ball picked up by Jones to Williams, who's already picked up a yellow card earlier on in the first half. Ball to Salah now. Salah's got Martial all over it. Marcal all over him. Ball back to Matip now. Matip across to Williams. Williams forward to Robertson. Back to Williams. To Henderson. Back to Fabinho now. Fabinho down to Matip. Lates 13. Hi, very good evening to you, sir. How are you doing? Ball back with Mane, and Mane puts it a little bit wide. Deserves a little bit better there. 51 minutes played now. Still Wolves 0, Liverpool 1 here at Anfield. Mane had a chance there to make it 2-0. Didn't exactly work too much. Ball back. Mane just puts it out a little bit too wide. That Liverpool fan a little bit too overexcited there. Foul there on Mane. Liverpool free kick quickly taken, but the referee says to stop. This ball was in the wrong place. Game restarted now. Back with Mane. It's a good run from Robertson here on the box. He's got Neto and Bolly surrounded him. Goes all the way wide and goes out for a Liverpool corner. Approaching 52 minutes played now. Liverpool have a corner. Let's see what they can do with this. Most of the fans respecting the mask rule, which is good to see. As the ball whips in. Down for Fabinho. Oh, Fabinho takes Bolly out. And there's a foul on Willy Bolly there as he takes a little bit of a head to the nose from Fabinho. Traore now with the ball on the left-hand side. Sorry, I got a little bit lost in what I was doing there. Traore tries to whip it in for Neves there. Didn't exactly work. Ball back with Connor Cody now. Ball to Willy Bolly. Up to Semedo. Semedo brings it a little bit forward. He's got Neto on the right-hand side. Neto picks up the ball. Neto keeps possession, doing really well. Surrounded by Liverpool players there. Just gets a little bit outrun. And ball goes out for a Liverpool goal kick. 53 3/4 minutes played now. Still Liverpool 1, Wolves 0 at Anfield. Nuno looking, chewing some bit of gum. A little bit calm on the touchline there. Seems it's only 1-0. But we'll have to but he's obviously wanting Wolves to get a goal or hopefully nip off with the win here. Liverpool's possession lost there. Ball with Cody. Liverpool fans booing Cody there for what happened in the first half. Ball with Neto. Back to Moutinho. To Neto. Moutinho to Podence. Podence was looking for Dendoncker, but obviously Dendoncker made the run forward rather than staying where he was. Ball with position now. Now with Mane. Mane's got Salah on his left. Dispossessed by Neves, goes down. Ball with Moutinho. Ball back with Henderson now. A bit of a scrap for the ball. Henderson still with it. Henderson to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum to Williams. Williams back to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum to Williams. Williams plays it forward to Salah. But Marcal's there just a little bit quicker. Keeps the ball in. Whips it out for a Liverpool throw-in. Just approaching 55 minutes played now. If you're just joining us, welcome to the second half. Live commentary, Liverpool versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Here on RS Media, live from Anfield. Well, live from my bedroom, but live from Anfield. Williams here with the throw-in for Liverpool. Deep inside the Wolves half, looking for his options. Thrown in to Firmino. Back to Williams. Williams on the edge of the box. Whips it in. Easy pick up there for Rui Patricio. Patricio takes it quickly to Neves. Can Wolves get a quick counter-attack here? Up to Semedo. Semedo misses it, but Neto picks up the ball. What can Neto do with it now? Neto looking for his options. Ball back to Willy Bolly. Willy Bolly back to Moutinho. Moutinho to Dendoncker. Quickly back to Moutinho. Moutinho looking for some options. Bringing it forward just slightly. Takes a nice little whip down to Traore. What can Traore do with it here? Can Traore take it down the left? What's he going to do with it? Traore starts making a run down the left-hand side. Keeps going. Keeps his run going. Traore tries to whip it in. Hit out by Williams. And it's gone out for a Liverpool, or is it for a Wolves corner kick. Just gone through 56 minutes played now. Temporary Love says Neves needs a shot on target for some Wonga. He definitely does. But let's see what can happen with this corner kick now. Moutinho taking it. He's got Neto. They're going to do another short free kick, or is Moutinho going to whip this in? Let's have a look. It took short. Neto. Moutinho. Moutinho whips it in. Just tipped over the head by Kelleher. Out for another Wolves corner kick on the other side now. Nice cheeky wick in. Dendoncker and Cody were there for it. And Dendoncker was closest. But Liverpool goalkeeper managed to save it. He's pulled off some good saves today, especially as this is his debut. Let's see what Wolves can do with this other free kick now. Short again. Moutinho out to Traore. Traore whips it in. Connor Cody's there. Connor Cody's there. Oh, Connor Cody puts it just over the box. Oh, that's a shame. Straight out for a Wolves throw-in now. Let's see what can happen here. Of course, Connor Cody getting one of his first goals for his first goal for England back on not the last international break, the international break before. Ball with Podence now. Comes all the way back to Connor Cody. Connor Cody plays it all the way up to Neto. Neto picks it up on the right-hand side of the Liverpool penalty area. Neto with the ball, whips it forward. Fortunately, put out with Firmino now. Back with Neves, but Bolly gets in the way. Firmino down to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum's on his own now. Wijnaldum goes for a shot. Oh, what a finish! What an absolute finish. 58 minutes, we have the second goal of the game. That is such a shame. 58 minutes for the goal time. Such a shame there. 58 minutes, Wolves 0, Liverpool 2. Looking back at this one, Wijnaldum had plenty of time there. I think Cody should have gone for a tackle there to at least stop that. That was a very easy goal. Patricio not jumping high enough. Going just into the top bins. Yeah, nice. That was a beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Liverpool 2. Wolves 0. Disappointed. I am disappointed. But that is a shame. That is a shame. That is a shame. Disappointed. Very, very, very disappointed. But hey ho, not a lot we can do about it. Liverpool 2. Liverpool 2. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Right. Let's see if Wolves can get. Let's see if Wolves can at least get one goal here to recover something. Maybe we can even get a draw, but that's probably not going to happen. But we'll see what happens. We'll ball with João Moutinho here. I was going to take a drink there, but I'm not going to get it. Semedo tried to keep the ball at the edge of the box. Unfortunately, not. It's picked up. So there with Firmino now. Firmino to Wijnaldum. Not Wijnaldum. To Williams, sorry. Ball with Mane now. Mane on the left-hand side, still loads of space. Bolly, Cody and Markel backtracking. A lot of people in the box. Wijnaldum was there again for a second. What's looking? Cody get it away. Cody does get it away. And it's picked up by Podence. But Podence goes down and he's holding his knee here. Ref is still saying play on. Henderson kicks the ball out for some boos from the Liverpool fans. Podence down, so let's go and have a look at some of this treatment. See what happens there. Oh, Podence just gets his foot stepped on. Yeah. Bit of a painful one, but never mind. Keep going. Wolves making a substitution now. It looks like Fabio Silva's coming on for Podence. Silva looks very scared to be coming on. Oh no. I stand corrected. Ruben Neves has come off for Fabio Silva. Interesting. I'm going to see what will. So Silva's moved up front. I wonder if Podence has dropped into Neves' position. See that, or Neto's dropped into Neves' position. One or two. I think Neto has. It's very interesting. Let's see how this plays out. Liverpool in session now with Salah, with Roberts, Henderson. Hit away. Silva makes a foul on Williams there. Hopefully Silva can get us a goal. Ball with Williams to Salah now. Salah keeping possession. Dendoncker going in for a foul there. So did Silva. Salah still with possession now. Salah whips it back to Fabinho. Fabinho to Matip. Matip forward to Firmino. Back to Matip. To Mane. To Firmino. Firmino to Matip. Ref nearly getting in the way there. Bolly trying to get in there for a foul. Didn't work. Ball back with Henderson now. Henderson with Williams. Williams to Salah. What can Salah do with it here? Back to Henderson. Back with Jones. Back with Robertson. Robertson keeping. Dispossessed now with Dendoncker. Dendoncker keeping it. Dendoncker back to Cody at the Wolves penalty box. Cody whips it forward for Pedro Neto, but picked up by ball now with Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum down on the wing to Williams. No one there. Williams tries to cross him, but Martial gets there. Goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. 63 minutes played now. Liverpool 2, Wolves 0 here at Anfield. Ball now with Williams. Williams goes down holding his leg when Marcal only hold his shoulder. So that was a bit of a dummy foul there. Let's just having another look at this. Maybe Traore caught him there on the way down. How's it hanging in there? I'm all right, to be fair. Both two well-worked goals. First one was a mistake from Cody. Second one was a bit of a mess up. Should have probably gone in for a tackle, but we didn't. But it was second goal was beautiful, top bins. So just gonna have to deal with it. So it's Liverpool 2, Wolves 0. 64 minutes played now. Or 64 and a half minutes played, I should say now. Ball back with the Liverpool goalkeeper, Keller now. Out on to Matip. Matip brings it forward, whips it in forward for Robertson. Robertson whips it in for Salah there, but Marcal gets his head to it, goes out for a Liverpool throw, but the flag went up for offside, so it is a Liverpool. Looks like Trent Alexander-Arnold's getting his shirt on, ready to come on. So I wonder who's coming off. Free kick taken by Patricio to Cody. Cody to Bolly. Bolly whips it forward looking for Silva. Silva managed to get it to Neto. Silva's down on the floor. Back with Neto now. Ball tries to keep it in, but ball goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Unlucky there for Wolves. 65 and 3/4 minutes played now. Connor Cody heads it away. Picked up by Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum keeps it in the air. Down to Firmino. Firmino brings it down. Up to Jones now. Jones bringing it in. Out onto the wing. Well out by Bolly. Goes out for a Liverpool corner now. Well done to Bolly there. Liverpool corner now. 66 and a half minutes played now here at Anfield. All I want is Wolves to score one goal. Just one goal. Just one goal. Probably getting the absolute mick taken out of me on the group chat. So I'm in. And it's 3. Oh my God. Matip with an absolutely flying header. Wow. I looked away for 2 seconds and that happens. Oh my God. I am like, what? All right, let's have a look at this replay. Corner take it. It's one of those quick corners again. Salah whips it in. Bang. Oh, wow. Wow. I honestly have no words for that at all. Oh my God. Wow. 68 minutes played. Liverpool 3, Wolves 0. It's the curse of me wearing. I'm pretty sure it's a curse of me wearing this top that this happens, and plus when I'm commentating. Matip scored. Bib Medi. Matip was the goal scorer for Liverpool for the third goal. Sure, if I didn't say that earlier, I do apologise. Liverpool 3, Wolves 0. 68 and a half minutes played. All I want now is for not to concede again, or at least score one goal just to be happy. Oh, dear God. Oh. No, also missed a sub there. Williams came off for Trent Alexander-Arnold. So Trent Alexander-Arnold coming on for Williams. Ball with Fabio Silva now here on the left-hand side. Alexander Arnold holding his shirt, trying to foul him, keeping it going. Still with Silva, now with Traore. Traore to Matinho. What can Matinho do with it here? Takes it up to Semedo. Semedo across to Neto. Neto whips it into the box. Dendonker's head. Oh, good save from Keller there. Good save from Keller there. Nice, lovely header, but too easy for the keeper to pick it up there. Still Liverpool 3, Wolves 0. 69.5 minutes played now. Neto tried to stop the ball there, but it didn't work. Ball now down with Salah. Salah's got a bit of time now. Salah's into the Wolves penalty area. Salah's in. Is it going to be 4 here? Oh, well done. Well done. Salah goes down thinking it's a penalty. Obviously not, he carries on. But that is a foul. But that is definitely a foul on Marcal there. Let's have a look at this penalty shout again. Marcal's there. No way is that a penalty. Oh, God. No, that was never a penalty. Another substitute going on here. Well, who's coming off now? All right, no, always coming on for Wolves here. But who's he bringing off? Looks like Podence is going to be coming off for him. Which he is. Number 10, Daniel Podence, is coming off for our number 3, right, Al Nui. 70 and 3/4 minutes played now. Liverpool 3, Wolves 0. Patricio here to take the free kick. Free kick quickly taken with Willy Bolly now. Ball with Fabio Silva there. Oh, Neto in the wrong place there. Sorry, right out Nui in the wrong place there. Ball now down with Robertson. Up to Salah. Ball with... I've lost who I'm with now. Ball with Wijnaldum. 71 and 3/4 minutes played now. Still 3-0 Liverpool. Just a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's fine. Ball intercepted by Matinho now. Matinho to Semedo. Oh, no, Traore. My apologies. Traore, what are you doing on that side? Hit by Traore. Foul there on Henderson. Matinho down injured as well. Former Wolves boy Diego Jota's now coming on. Looks like he'll be taking off Firmino or Salah, and he's taken off Firmino. Firmino's coming off for Diego Jota. Firmino, to be fair, not done a huge amount, to be honest. So him coming off for Diego Jota. This is going to be interesting to see how Jota plays against his former team. Obviously, we sold him to Liverpool in the summer. It'll be interesting to see how he plays for Liverpool here. Ball with Fabinho now. Up to Robertson. Robertson back to Fabinho. Fabinho to Matip. Matip back to Keller now. Liverpool playing the park the bus game now and pass around. Ball with Henderson. Henderson back to Keller. Neto piling on the pressure now for Liverpool back 4. Passed up to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum loses possession with White Al-Nuri. Up to Neto now on the left-hand side. Neto still with the ball now. He's got Right Al-Nuri behind him. Back to Right Al-Nuri. Nuri, I should say. What's he going to do with it here? Back to Neto. Oh, Neto, what are you doing, pal? Well, we're by Henderson there. Liverpool on a very quick counter-attack now. Mohamed Salah run down the right-hand side. Coming in now. Passed up. Oh, this is going to be too easy for Liverpool. With Mane now. What's Mane going to do with it here? Mane brings it back. Whipped in Curtis Jones. And good save from Rui Patricio there. coming up to 74 minutes played now. Still 3-0 Liverpool here at Anfield for RS Media. Thank you for joining us. If you are here, give us your send us in your man of the match predictions in the chat. And we will read them out. Ball now with Dendoncker. Dendoncker to Marcal. Marcal to right Al Nui. Back to Marcal. Back to Dendoncker. Dendoncker whips it up on the far right to Traore. What can Traore do with it here? Traore keeping it nice and easy. Tries to whip it in. Didn't work. Semedo picks it up. No one's there for it. So it's repossessed by Liverpool. Put onto the right-hand side for Mane now. The left-hand side, I should say. Apologies. What can Mane do with it here? Mane keeps it. Back with Diego Jota, I should say. Diego Jota now with Willy Bolly. To Matip now. Back to Henderson. Back to Wijnaldum. Back to Jota. Back to Salah. Henderson. 75 minutes played now. Ball now back with Diego Jota. Back with Salah. Mane. Salah. Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Arnold back to Salah. Salah back to Matip now. Matip up to Fabinho. It's all the way down. Picked up out by Ait Nouri. Picked up again by Henderson. Salah now controls the ball. Salah. Henderson. Henderson. Fabinho. Fabinho to Robertson. Robertson to Jones. Jones to Henderson. Liverpool just playing the passing game at the minute. Over to Fabinho. Fabinho to Jones. Jones back to Henderson. Goes back to Robertson. Back to Fabinho. Fabinho to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum to Salah. Up to Henderson. Robertson. Mane. Back to Henderson. Back to Robertson. Fabinho. Fabinho again. Down to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum back to Liverpool goalkeeper. 76 minutes played now. Still Liverpool 3, Wolves 0 here at RS Media at Anfield. Ball with Henderson now. Or with Jones now. Jones plays it forward. Trent Alexander-Arnold, right hand side. Alexander-Arnold whips it in for Salah for Mane, and it goes in. Another massive mistake. The goal goes to Mane. That makes it 4. I thought it was, well, it was game over at 2. It's now game over at 4. It is Liverpool 4, Wolves 0. Another shoddy mistake from the Wolves defence there. This has been a dire performance from Wolves today. Started off really well. I think that may have been an own goal as well. Oh, no. Nelson Semedo, what are you doing? It comes off Semedo's inner thigh as it goes in. It is Liverpool 4, Wolves 0. What has happened today? This is our worst defeat this season. I think. Is it our worst defeat this season? I think this is our worst defeat of the season so far. What a shame. It's a dreadful shame. Neto's come off. I didn't see who came on for him there. Hopefully something pops up with it, or I may be able to find out. There we go. Neto came off. And Vitina has come on. So it's now gone Liverpool 4, Wolves 0 in this second half. what? This is a bitter pill to swallow, especially when it's live on this. Usually I'm sat in the background, and it's gone down as a Semedo own goal as well. So Sane gets robbed of the goal, and it goes down as a Nelson Semedo own goal. What a disappointing game for Wolves. This is so difficult to do while it's live. But ball with Traore now. Can Wolves at least rescue one goal? It whipped into the box with Arinuri. Good save from Keller there. Kelleher has been the thorn in Wolves' side today. It whips in for Fabio Silva, but it is missed. This is a bitter hard pill to her. But here comes Traore! No, it goes massively wide. This is a bitter, hard pill to swallow. Brad's saying, well, I'm happy. At least we're not as bad as Wolves. We lost 3-0. You lost 4-0. Yeah, but we're still a better team in the Midlands, so shush. Jordan Henderson coming off now. So Henderson's coming off, and Naby Keita is coming on. 10 minutes left. This is a bit. I honestly, I don't. I'm lost. I'm lost for words. I genuinely am lost for words. I really am. I really am lost for words today. I am bitterly disappointed in Wolves' performance today. Bitterly disappointed. Bitterly disappointed. I genuinely am lost for words on today's performance. It is the worst we've had, the worst league performance we've had this season. It's very disappointing. But you win some, you lose some, don't you? That's the Premier League. I'm not going to run off and cry like most of the Wolves fans. I can't wait to see the Wolves fans later saying Nuno out, Nuno out, Nuno out. I'm keeping the faith, as we say. Keeping the faith. Anyways, 81, nearly 82 minutes played now. Coming from a Liverpool goal kick. All headed by Bolly. Picked up by Vinata now. Now, right, Arinuri. Back to Marcal. To Connor Cody. Back to Dendonka. Up to Bolly. Dendonka 30. And to Dendonka Semedo. With Vinata. Back to Bolly. Back to Vinata. That's to Marcel. With 8 Nuri there and going out there. Connor Battersby on Facebook. Liverpool fan here expected a tougher game, especially with all injuries. Mate, I expected to be giving you guys a run for your money as well. We've done what we always done. We go from 2-0 down and we just drop off the ball, and we're never going to do what we did against City again, I don't think. We are never going to do what we did against City, I don't think, but I'm keeping the faith. Not that we're going to score. I doubt we're going to score 4 goals in the last 6 minutes of this game. I'm hoping if we get 1, I'll be happy. If we can get 1, it'll be all right. But if we lose, we lose. A couple of new signings. The problem is we've got new signings. It's just that for some reason the dynamics not worked. Obviously, selling Jota was the big shock, but I've recently found out the reason why we sold Jota was because he had a falling out with Nuno and he wanted to go. And it was the same with Doherty as well. Doherty went to Spurs because he was enticed over there, and he said he wanted European football, so he got sent over to Spurs to play in Europe. Obviously, Nuno doesn't like toxicity in squad. Ball with Traore here. Traore whipping it in, and that's gone out for a Wolves corner, I think. 84 minutes played now. Liverpool 4, Wolves 0. Goals coming from Salah, Wijnaldum, Matip, and a Nelson Semedo own goal recently made it to the 4. So Wolves going for a corner kick here. This is Liverpool's first game with fans back. So maybe the fans have played a part in this. Obviously, Wolves, one of the unlucky teams that aren't going to get any fans in their ground just yet because of obviously the COVID tier restrictions. So Moutinho is going to whip a long corner kick in. What's it going to go? It's going to the edge to Connor Cody. Connor Cody heads it out to the back. It's gone to Martial. Martial to Vinata. Vinata keeps it to Ait Nouri. Ait Nouri whips it in, but Fabinho keeps it. Back to Ait Nouri now. Comes back to Semedo. Semedo up to Willy Bolly now. 85 minutes played. 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time. That's 2 big losses you didn't really replace. I know, mate. Well, we did replace them, but that was... So Semedo came in as Doherty's replacement, and we brought Fabio Silva in as Jimenez's replacement, but they just haven't... Not Jimenez's replacement, sorry. Jota's replacement. They just haven't worked, I should say, really. I know that Silva's got 2 fantastic goals was on his debut for the under-21s and did really, really well there. But it is what it is, mate. Teams do this. You have a good run like we did last year. Played the most games out of any team in the league. And it just happens. Stuff happens, as they say. But Wolves on the attack now. Ball with Traore on the right-hand side now. We're going to get a one last-ditch attempt of getting a goal. Traore still with the ball now. What's Traore going to do? Traore whips it in. He's got Dendoncker there. Dendoncker takes a header and it's not coming off. And Trent Alexander-Arnold hoofs it out for a Wolves throw-in. Still deep inside the Liverpool half, so anything could happen now. 86.5 minutes played. Just waiting to see what's going to be added in for added time. So wait and see what the added time is. So we're at 86, nearly 87 minutes played, 3 minutes left. Can Wolves get at least 1 goal? Ball goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. About a quarter of the way into the Wolves half. Nuno disappointed, but still looking calm. Obviously, he'll have a lot to say in the dressing room, so it'll be a bit of a vicious talking to in the dressing room, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Ball with the Liverpool goalkeeper now. 87.5 minutes played. Get your man of the match predictions in, or let me know who you think should be man of the match. Ball with Dendoncker. Semedo with Traore now. Traore making a run. Also put up Fabio Silva. Fabio Silva wasn't expecting that. Traore expecting a foul or at least a play on from the referee, but not getting one. 88 minutes played now. Ball back with Mane now. Bit of a pullback. Moutinho pulled Mane back there. And a yellow card for Moutinho there. Oh, Liverpool bringing out the old chant, the Wolves chant. Obviously, I'm not going to repeat that live on the air, what we're singing, but what they're singing. But if you are watching the game on Amazon, you will know exactly what they are singing. But it's a chant we live up to because we always sing it back for the fun. 88 and 3/4 minutes played now. Liverpool 4, Wolves 0. So we've got about a minute left now plus injury time. So it's going to be interesting to see how much injury time we do get. "89 minutes. Liverpool with a free kick. Liverpool going to try and make it 5 here. If they do, I'm going to be very, very angry. If a very, very angry commentator if Liverpool do make it 5 here. Whipped in from Robertson, headed away, and it's miles out of the way. Salah picks it up, but it goes out for a Wolves goal kick. 40 seconds left plus injury time. Oh, I've just heard a fun fact that Robertson, Salah and Mane have never tasted defeat at Anfield. Hopefully someone can change that this season. The goal kick taken by Wolves. 10 seconds now plus injury time. Just waiting for the injury board to come up. That should be coming up any second now. Salah with the ball here. Salah going to make it 5. He's going all the way. Tries to whip and it goes horrid. It goes wide. I was going to say massive wide, but it didn't go too wide. Goes wide. And I think I had 3 minutes added time for this match. So I've got 3 minutes of added time. Can Wolves just claw a goal? A goal. That's all I want is a goal. So going for added time of 3 minutes, which we've already had 40 seconds of that. Liverpool 4, Wolves 0. "91 minutes played. 91.25 minutes played, I should say. Wolves looking for a way through to maybe get a goal here. Ball with Semedo on the right-hand side. Back to Moutinho. Moutinho to Marcal. Martial to Moutinho. Moutinho to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Moutinho loses that and goes straight to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Salah back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Back up the wing now. Jota trying to pick that up. Jota pulls Cody down. Foul given against Jota. Ball whipped forward for Fabio Silva, but that just a little bit done over there. Ball with Traore now. Ball with Moutinho. Moutinho back to Cody. Cody passes up to Marcal. 35 seconds left from Dendoncker. And Dendoncker puts it over the bar and he's offside. 30 seconds left to play now. Liverpool 4, Wolves 0. Who you got next week? Connor, we have got Chelsea next week. The pundits are saying Andy Robertson for man of the match. To be fair, I agree with them. Man of the match, Liverpool side. Yeah, definitely got to say Robertson and overall Robertson. From Wolves, I don't know. And there we go. There's the full-time whistle. Full-time whistle has gone. Full-time Liverpool 4, Wolves 0. Disappointing game from being a Wolves fan from that perspective. Was a bit... I'm very, 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 very disappointed in that. Such a shame. We had a decent first half. And in the second half. As soon as we got the second goal went in, we just dropped off. Hope you thrashed them. It's Chelsea, mate. We could do, we could not. It just depends. But hey ho. But it's finished here at Anfield. It's Liverpool 4, Wolves 0. Goals coming from Mohamed Salah in the 24th minute, Georgino Wijnaldum in the 58th minute, Matip in the 67th minute, and Semedo scoring an own goal in the 78th minute. I think the fans definitely played a part in this. Obviously, Wolves have done what we normally do. We go 2-0 down and then get absolutely destroyed because we just like, oh, we're 2-0 down now, we can't be bothered. We've done typical Wolves, but we go marching on to Chelsea next weekend. It's finished here at Anfield, Liverpool 4, Wolves 0. Before we sign off, we're going to run you through the Premier League results from today. Starting off with our rivals, West Bromwich Albion, got absolutely annihilated by Crystal Palace. That game finished 5-1. Goals coming from Darnell Furlong, 2 goals from Wilfried Zaha, 2 goals from Christian Benteke, and the West Brom side, they had Conor Gallagher scoring for them, and a red card for West Brom. Leicester City and Sheffield United, that game finished 2-1 Leicester. Goal coming from Ollie McBurney from the Sheffield side, and 2 goals for Leicester from Perez and Jamie Vardy on the 90th minute to seal that game for Leicester. Also in the London derby, Spurs against Arsenal. Spurs 2, Arsenal 0. I need to have a look at the highlights from this game because I heard Spurs scored an absolute blinder of a goal. Son scored an absolute blinder of a goal. With the goals coming from Son in the 13th minute, Harry Kane in the 45th plus first minute. That's it from the games today. In the Premier League, you've got Southampton, Brighton tomorrow at 8 o'clock. But it's finished here, and it comes to the end of the commentary here today. Finished here at Anfield as we sign off. Liverpool 4, Wolves 0. And we'll go for a quick look at the table. Top 5, Spurs sitting pretty at the top with 24 points. Chelsea sitting second with 22 points. Leicester City sitting third with 21 points. Liverpool sitting fourth with 21 points, but with a different goal difference after the win today. Man United sitting fifth with 19 points. Looking down at the bottom of the table in the relegation zone, we've got Sheffield United sat right down at the bottom in 20th. West Brom in 19th. Burnley in 18th place. So that brings the end to our commentary. Such a shame for Wolves. I'm disappointed. I know a load of Wolves fans will be disappointed, but it is what it is at the end of the day. So it's finished. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Liverpool 4. I've been Kieran. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.